Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you so much for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. Okay. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes, so everything is alleged. And my fair act and all that's in the description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Okay, y'all. Okay, I got a little bitty baby buzz, okay, y'all, a little bitty baby buzz. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I missed out on some action last night. I think it was last night. Okay, on Say No to Brain Cells. Okay, that's his nickname that I call him. Okay, y'all. And the people that don't know him, do some history on him, and you will see why I call him Say No to Brain Cells. Okay. Now, when I said salute the other day, I said that because he got somebody to come on his page that everybody wanted to see her come up and put her foot in her mouth, and that's exactly what she did. Okay, y'all. Now, I told y'all I've been busy trying to catch up on my shows because I was behind on a lot of stuff. I was behind on Power, and they have been clowning, y'all. I might have to do a review on Power. Okay. I've been catching up on Insecure, and then I've been catching up on Sisters. Okay, y'all. So it's been going down. I still gotta do this movie review. I have not forgot about it. Okay, the person that asked me to do the review, I have not forgot about it. I'm just been trying to catch up on some stuff. Okay, um, so this is why I missed the live. Okay, of Say No to Brain Cells. Let's go to y'all. Okay, um, if y'all do a little bit of homework on this guy, you're gonna find out that he one of them follow the leader house niggas. Okay, y'all. Um, it's nothing big that he's going to do that he is not going to put Rain Man in. I'm telling y'all right now. Okay? He is, you remember that guy that used to hold the umbrella, Puff Daddy, when he walked down the street? That's him with Rain Man. Okay, y'all? So don't think that, everything that he's doing and the way he handling things is so perfect, okay? It's a play as well. Okay, and if you follow some of my old videos, the same people that they are mentioning in their video is the same people I've been saying that's a part of this. So this goes to show you all that Raven, this 901 Trigger Trey guy, it's not about what happened to Young Dolph, to them. It's about promotion, okay? And I want y'all to ask yourself this little baby question. Why is it that every single time an artist is taken out, okay, somebody that didn't deserve it, that everybody is like, they ain't do nothing but help people. And they was, they came up from the bottom and they, made it big and they talented and this and that. Why every time somebody is taken out in the worst way, somebody that didn't deserve it, okay, somebody that has a lot of controversy that people trying to figure out, people is putting up lies about and all that stuff through the media. Why is it every single time it's the same circle of bloggers, okay, that protects the people that everybody is pointing the finger at? Okay, I want y'all to pay that attention too. And then I want you to pay attention to the certain bloggers that put out lies. Put out a bunch of lies so that it could just confuse everybody. And have callers calling in saying stuff to confuse everybody. Okay? Now, Say No to Brain Cells. Okay? Follow the leader house nigga, y'all. Word on the street is there was a deal made. Okay? If you come on my show, then I will promote your artist. Okay, y'all? This is what the deal was. So this doesn't mean you all are trying to get to the bottom of things. This means you come on here and put money in my pocket because of all the views, and I'm going to promote your artist. Okay? Now this artist, they all this stuff before they got on Say No to Brain Cells page in the first place, They already knew. They already done talked about what they was gonna throw in, what they was gonna do. They gonna try to promote this. They gonna put that out. Say this. This is gonna get the views. This is gonna get people to respect you and like you if you even mention Mo3. They threw the Mo3 in there, and he ain't studying no Mo3. Okay, they're not studying Mo3. If you can go to a movie, go to an opening movie of Mo3, and this is how he was supposed to be taken out in real life. Was supposed to be what was supposed to be in the movie. He do not care about no Mo3, and if he don't care about Mo3, he don't care about Young Dolph either. Okay, and I'm just gonna say it like it is. It's a lot of questions that's not being answered, and there are a lot of lies out here, and it's coming from the biggest lies that's coming out right now about the whole Young Dolph case. It's coming from Raven, y'all. Her and her family, they are flipping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, for the love of me, I know about cases as far as people having a camera, and the camera or the video, the footage, whatever, is usually given over to authorities. Authorities don't sit there with the manager and just watch it over and over and over again. They take it and they go do something with it. Because if that's the case, y'all, if the authorities wanted Maurice to keep rewinding the tape back, keep rewinding the tape back, keep rewinding the tape back, then that means that, did they leave the tape with him and they just wanted to see it? And if not, if they was going to take the tape with them so they can go back to the office or wherever it is they go to and watch the tape at, why did they need him to keep rewinding things? And I'm going to tell you this. I can watch something 2 times and I can about figure out what's what. I don't got to watch it 100 times. She said that he rewatched it over and over again. So that kind of tells you something too. They want to see, is he lying? Okay? Did they want to watch it with him? And then take it back and watch it and see if they all come up with the same scenario that he was saying that had to happen. And why watch it with him? Why not watch it with somebody that was there so they can explain everything of, okay, this is when he came through the door. This who came in the door with him. If I'm going to watch the tape, I'm going to watch the tape with somebody that was there and know exactly what happened. I'm not going to watch it over and over again with somebody that wasn't there. That part don't make no sense, y'all. Okay? Things are not adding up to what Makeda's family is saying, y'all. Okay? And like I said, when I went and I told y'all when I was doing the videos about them, when it first came out, I was going off of this fake paperwork from the paperwork page, okay? I was going off of that stuff. And I was going off of some of the lives that people were coming on other pages. The people that was coming on the live. That's from Memphis was calling in saying things. And then I thought about how stuff just wasn't adding up and it just wasn't making no sense. And then I was like, okay, we're going through the same thing again that we went through with Mo3. And it's the same thing again with Say No to Brain Cells, okay? Everything is about promotion. And this is what, his leader, Rain Man, teaches him. Promote everything. No matter how it makes you look or whatever, if you look bad, if you look good, whatever, just promote everything. Find a way to promote, okay? Now, the problem that we are having, I don't have a problem with up-and-coming artists in Memphis. I don't. When people, these young kids in general, are out here doing something positive and trying to do something to other than the street stuff all the time, it's a good thing when people have a hobby or a career in something, okay? And people are not trying to be against other blacks. So I have people come to my page and they say, oh, black people hate other blacks. No. Real niggas hate the house niggas. Real niggas hate these dumb niggas that's out here just doing stupid stuff all the time that don't make no sense, that make us look bad. So it's to the point now is, do we sit back and just, do we try to protect these house niggas, okay, and dumb niggas, or do we, let them rid themselves of themselves, okay? This is why people is not caring about the threats that's going into the that Makeda and them is saying that they're receiving. They're not caring about that because they feel like they're not going to feel sorry for a family that is involved with this. And they're making themselves look bad because they're lying. They're changing their story back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's just like Most Hated Blogger said on the page, okay? He was like, you don't know your own daddy's voice. And that's so true. You know your own daddy, how your daddy sound. And another thing that don't make no sense, and I'm glad that he brought that up, because when he said that, something clicked in my head, and I was like, wait a minute. If it's a lot of commotion going on, it's a whole bunch of people in the room, and, everybody's talking, and I'm trying to call and talk to somebody, the last thing that I want to do is put them on the speaker phone. Okay? If I want them to hear what I have to say. Okay? So you have to think about that too. That don't make no sense. Why would I call somebody and then put them on the speaker and they cannot hear what I'm saying because all of the commotion, all the people around talking and everything else, and I'm trying to talk to somebody. If I wanted to let you hear the commotion that's going on, I'll put you on the speakerphone and be like, "Did you hear this? Listen to what's going on." Or if I'm trying to actually talk to you and tell you something, I am not going to put you on the speakerphone. Okay? So it's a lot of that video got that little live got me heated. Another thing got me heated is say no to brain cells, the disrespect. And what trips me out about the women that logs on and they send money to this man and he disrespect women every time he open his mouth. The bees this, the bees that, I got all the bees, I hit everything when I was in school, I did this, I did that. It does not matter how many women that you hit or girls that you hit, say no to brain cells. When you get older, from when you was in school, you're supposed to learn as you grow. And you're supposed, if you know better, you're supposed to do better. Okay? And just because you disrespected women when you were in, back in school, it doesn't mean you're supposed to still try to disrespect them every time you say anything that has to do with a woman. Now, you should know better. Okay? I'm sure everybody hit something that they wanted to hit. Because Lord knows, when I saw something tantalizing, I hit that too. Okay? So, what you're saying and what you're doing is no different than other people. Okay? And people seem to think that, okay, just because it's a woman, it's a man, it's supposed to be a difference or whatever. I grew up around a lot of guys. I did. So I had that mentality of a guy, but I still had the mentality of a woman. Okay? So when they see something they like, I saw something I like too. Okay? So just because you hit something doesn't mean anything. Okay? The game that you're playing on YouTube right now that you think that your leader is teaching you, Mr. Rain Man, about how to play the game, how to use deceased rappers for promotion. This is what his leader is teaching him, y'all. And this is what he's doing. It's a difference when trying to make a difference and trying to find out who did what and what and what. And I know a lot of people is like, let the police do their job. Sometimes the police need a little help. Sometimes they don't know certain things. So people put it out there. They put it out there. Then they're like, okay, there go the missing piece right there. So sometimes they need a little help. It's not about people trying to do the police job. It's about people is sick of what's going on, and it has gotten out of hand, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And people is tired of it, okay? People tired of the bloggers that's using this to, as a get rich scheme, okay? People are tired of that. Trying to use everything as promotion, trying to be, joke about everything like everything is so funny, okay? Even though that laugh was funny last night, because them two females, the first two that came on, the first female that came on, shout out to her. I was going to say her name, but I forgot it. But shout out to her. But she came on there, and she came with it. And then we had somebody else that popped on there that don't really seem like they, streetwise and wise all the way around, okay? Streetwise, housewise, all that other wise. She don't seem like she's been, around as far as hanging in the house, hanging out with, the norm, or hanging out in the streets. So it's not like she, has knowledge to that all around life. Because we got church people that's on here, and then they don't know about the streets. Then you got street people that's on here, they don't know about that church life or that regular life, okay? So, and you got people that's on here that know about both. So she don't seem like she was, that type of person that knew all around. Okay, I'm going to just throw that out there. But that first female that came on there, she snapped. And everything that she said made a lot of sense. A whole lot of sense. There's too many questions that needs to be answered. And they're not answering it for us. She, the female Raven, she comes on there. She comes on, the other interview. And she says that the pipes were hit up, the this, the that, all kind of stuff, okay? And we barely saw any holes in that red wall at all, okay? She says she's confused about this part right here. Now, one thing about cameras, if you have was he in a spot over there where you could not see? You got to ask yourself this question too. Was it a blind spot where he was standing at? And if it is a blind spot to where he was standing at, why was he standing over there in the blind spot when this went down? Okay? Because this is another thing that is coming to me, that he had to been standing in a blind spot. For them to keep having to rewind everything would have been perfectly clear on that tape. If the police had them to keep rewinding it over and over again, then I don't think they believe what they're saying. And they're coming on these lives thinking that, following these, deleter like Rain Man, because he think he's so smart. He figure, if I can get away with playing a part in Roy Lee being taken out, if I can get away with playing a part in possibly Bubba being taken out, if I can get away with my artist Mo 3 being taken out, I can help y'all spin this. So just say what I tell y'all to say, and I'm gonna help your artist, or I'm gonna this, or I'm gonna that. He loved to promise people stuff. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this and that right now, and this allegedly, but this is how I feel. He loves to promise people things, and it seems like his work. Now ask yourself, why would he want to help Makeda's name? Of course, he's gonna get something out of it. He gets to get his name put out there because everybody in Memphis is watching. Okay, so he can try to even pull in some artists because he's a manager. Okay, he's going to teach her the ropes and get off from this case right here. This is how Rain Man is looking at things. This is how Say No to Brain Cells is looking at things. Okay, and they are thinking that, at the same time they can cool off while everybody's peed off right now. You can say Mo 3 name, say this, say that, say shout out to, Memphis, so everybody can, you gotta win the crowd. This is what Rain Man, this is how he plays the game, y'all. And I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. Please, if you are new to these guys' pages, pull up information on them. Pull up old information from other people's videos and stuff like that. Go back to some of my old videos if you have to. But get the history on these guys. Okay? Why would Rain Man be so invested in Memphis now? Now his follow the leader guy, Scope, okay? Say no to brain cells, okay? Now he is using him to pull Memphis, pull them over. But I'm going to tell y'all this on some of the paperwork. Now, I don't know if this part of the paperwork was true or not, okay? Because I told you some paperwork is all mixed up. They'll mix in truth with lies. This is how the paperwork people is working. They will mix in a little truth with a lot of lies, okay? So I don't know if that part was true, that, she had dealings with Lancaster. But if it is, then that also ties in Yellow Beezy, like I keep telling y'all. That's where Yellow Beezy was from. Okay? Yellow Beezy, it ties Yellow Beezy. It ties Rain Man back in this whole scenario again. It ties them all back in the same circle of what people want to know in the first place. Why is all these artists coming up demise? And why are the same circle of people all entwined with this? Just like the bloggers. I keep telling y'all. Okay, so please go back and do a little research on Rain Man bullcrap, and people telling his artists don't deal with him because he's a snake. Please go back and do your homework on these guys. Okay, do your homework on Scope. Okay, he's a lame. Okay, he's a lame. He look okay. People. I said he look okay before, and people was like, "Oh, she said he ain't." I wouldn't deal with him. Okay, y'all. But he look okay. But the part that gets me, he's always bragging about how many females he hit, how many this, how many that, how many guys that you follow, and you just follow, like somebody holding a wedding gown in the back. This is how he hold these nuts. Okay, y'all. To Rain Man. So, don't nobody want to listen to a follow the leader nigga. Okay, y'all? We like somebody with their own brain. And I did not name him Say No to Brain Cells for nothing. And I've been saying this for a very long time. You can go back to my old videos, okay? Y'all do not be fooled, okay? Listen to facts, listen to detail, pay attention to this 901 Trigger Trey guy. He comes on there and he acts as if, first it seems as if he acts as if she saw him and he was talented or whatever. Then he turned around and said that he asked her to be his manager. Who want a broke female that's family just own a cookie store and she be on a radio station? Now, a person that work on a radio station, ain't nobody gonna ask somebody to manage them just because they work on a radio station. They might ask them, "Won't you hook me up with somebody or whatever? This person, tell them about my music or whatever." But ain't nobody finna be like, "Oh, would you manage me?" Just because you work on a radio station or your family on a cookie store. Okay, that person might not know nothing about being on management. Okay, but this is what is coming from this as well to me, is this was the plan all along, to allegedly take out another rapper, get this all in the airwaves. It's crazy. He passed away on that block, airwaves. Get this all in the airwaves, all in the media. You take out somebody that's big, that everybody like, and then everybody is paying attention. Okay? Yeah, you might get people saying you did it or blah, 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 but you got people like Rain Man that's going to try to work with you and say no to brain cells to try to calm everything down, so it'll take the attention off of that and put the attention on you're pumping up your city. Peep the game, y'all, okay? Peep how, say no to brain cells, aka Scope. peep how he kept saying, he pumping up Memphis, blah, 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 blah. You're not pumping up Memphis. Okay, you come in there and you sounding like the baby. A lot of people can sound like somebody else. Okay, that don't mean they're gonna make it. Look at that artist that sounded like the R&B singer that just he won some kind of celebrity, you know, the little singing contest. Okay, and he didn't make it. Just because you come out here and sound like somebody don't mean that you get the opportunity to go sing with them or blah. Don't nobody want somebody on the stage, I don't think, that sound just exactly like them. It's just like when, you know, True put somebody on his page that sound like me. You know, it was like, he's so disrespectful. That's why I don't mess with him anymore. But why would you go and try to put something on your page that sound, the voice sound just like mine? It just don't make no sense. Okay? So who cares about another DaBaby? Don't nobody want to hear two DaBabies, okay? Be your own self. Stop trying to sound like somebody else. And another thing about this guy that tripped me out, he was so pro Raven. That was his job, to get on there and try to put them in a spotlight, to make it look like, you know, they had nothing to do with stuff. Promote. And then when somebody come on there and ask you some real questions, then he got offended by it. And it's just like the girl said, body language don't lie. Okay? He was he was on there acting very positive at first. And then as soon as somebody questioned you about something, then you could have had that same positive attitude and answered the question. Instead of got mad about it, start turning your head, acting like I don't want to hear this, like a little kid. So don't come on there playing your music and all of that. This is not about you. This is about Young Dolph. Why y'all didn't play one of Young Dolph's songs? Okay? They are promoting, y'all. They are promoting off of people being taken out. And when that die down, they're going to try to think of another big artist to take out so they can promote on that person's name and try to bring new artists to the table and all of that stuff. That ain't the time to promote. That's the whole point. And if you number one in Memphis and all of this other stuff, he act like he was a 5-star celebrity when he came on Skull Channel. If you so out in the public and you, doing music in LA, Atlanta, wherever he said he was doing music from, if you number one in Memphis and all of this stuff, then why are you using Dolph's demise to promote your music? If you coming on there to talk about the Cookie Monster people, if you coming on there to talk about That's So Raven, okay, then talk about that. Talk about Dolph. Talk about the incident. Why are you promoting your music? Why is he playing your music? Because this is something that you all coerced the whole thing in the first place. Okay? So, just saying, y'all. And I ain't trying to be mean. But just peep the play. Okay, y'all? That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to run my mouth. I'll probably jump back on here and run my mouth some more, okay? Because I'm feeling nice. Okay? I gotta go get me some water, because I like to have a little water with my shots or whatever, you know. Level it out, okay, y'all? So I won't be sloppy. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching. Peace. Be safe, y'all.